Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for that powerful introduction. I hope I can live up to everything that you just said. So, as Pia Rose has said, my name is Eunice Koech. I am a tax accountant by profession, and I joined Neolife about since February of this year. So this is my 6th month in the business, and I'm a senior manager. And this has been an amazing opportunity for me. I can say personally, I have grown as a person. I have learned some things that I would not have actually learned had I not joined network. These are network marketing business called Neolife. So as much as it's an opportunity that you can get income from, it's also an opportunity for you to grow as a person, to learn from the best people who've been in the business for long, and to, at the end of the day, to become a better version of yourself. Because they always say, don't strive to be better than someone else, but strive to be a better version of yourself than you are yesterday. So I believe I am a much better version of myself than I was before I joined Neolife International. So it is a great opportunity. And today we're going to learn about the difference between network marketing and a job or a pyramid scheme, especially for the people people who are starting out in this business. You're going to hear a lot of stories about the network marketing business, and it's good to get the facts right so that when someone tells you about something, you have solid proof that that you can give them to tell them this is not the case, this is the case, so that when you have your facts right, then someone will really get to understand that whatever you're saying is true. Because sometimes you can say something and then you really don't understand it so well, and someone can think you just don't know what you're saying. So we'll start by network marketing versus a pyramid scheme. So when I say network marketing, I'll be referring to Neolife because that is the network marketing business that I am in, and I believe everyone in this call is in. So first of all, a pyramid scheme is an illegal business. So you cannot go to register your company and say, I have a pyramid scheme, I need a license to be able to operate. So it is an illegal business and you cannot be allowed to operate because they know it is a way of basically scamming people out of their money. So apart from it being illegal, how you would differentiate, how you would know a pyramid scheme is that it does not really have a product. Someone will just tell you, join this business that I have, and then you ask them, okay, what service or what goods are you offering? They won't really tell you what they're offering. They'll take you in circles, or they'll just tell you, you join, you will earn money. So they can't really give you the solid facts about what exactly they are providing in that business that they're telling you. But in our business, network marketing, Neolife, I mean, we have so many products, and our products are highly competitive in the market in that they've been tested and tried and proven that they actually work. So we have a product and our product works. So that is why we are not a pyramid scheme, but we are a network marketing business. And then also, how you will notice a pyramid scheme is that most of their income is just earned through recruitment. So you will ask them, okay, so how am I going to earn from this business exactly? And they'll tell you, oh, you just join, you pay this amount, and then when someone else joins under you and they pay this amount, a certain percentage of that goes to you. So it's basically you're just earning from the registration fees of someone. But in our business, Neolife International, we have several ways of earning. And we never actually earn through recruitment. The registration fee that someone pays is not what you're going to earn through that. We basically earn based on the sales volume that you and your team are actually are moving. So first you earn from the profits. So when you buy a product at a lower price, sell it to your clients, you're going to make a profit. That is the first way that you're going to earn in our business. The second way is that you're going to earn through the sales volume bonus. That is the profits that the company are making based on the products that you and your team are moving. So because you're helping the company make profits, you're going to earn a bonus based on that. And then as you move high up the ladder, you'll have the leadership development bonus that you're given to be able to mentor people and to develop other people so that they can also get to the level that you're in. And then there are several incentives that you're going to earn all through the month, depending on the country that you're in, also depending on the team that you're in. So those are the several ways that you're going to earn through our company, Neolife International. So you can see in a pyramid scheme, if you do not recruit someone, then there is nothing coming in and there is no earnings. So your earnings stop. But in our business, as long as there's you're moving products, as long as there is something moving through your channels, you're going to be earning money. And then so that is basically how you can explain to someone, like when someone tells you, no, that that business is a pyramid scheme, you can give them that solid example about the difference between a pyramid scheme and a network marketing. So I hope you've learned something from that. So now let's move to the next one, which is network marketing versus a job. So most people will tell you, no, I do not want to join your business, network marketing business. I prefer to get a job. And that is really not a bad thing because at the end of the day, people have preferences on what exactly or how they want to earn their money. But here are just some of the differences or some of the benefits that you're going to enjoy by joining Neolife International compared to looking for a job, or like actually adding your income if you already have a job, like me, for example. So the first one is that in Neolife International, you own a startup business. You own your own business. You are your own boss. So you can decide your working hours. You can decide what time you need to work, when you need to work, and where you need to work, because you're your own boss. You own your own business. But now when you have a job, you are working for someone else. Someone else defines how you get paid, when you get paid, and the amount of money that you're going to get paid. So you're basically a slave to a system that has been created by someone else, because that someone needs to fulfill their dreams. But when you're in your life, you're working on your own dreams, you're building your own dreams. And we can say how big your business is going to grow will depend on how big your dreams are. If your dreams are so big, you can grow your business so big that you can earn so much money from it. Then the second point on our job versus Neolife International is that when you have a job, your salary is defined. You'll be told, sign a contract. Your contract stipulates that at the end of every month or at the end of every day, depending on how you're paid, you're going to be earning, let's give an example of 50,000 shillings. So that income is limited. Every month, you're going to be earning that amount of money. And then it will get to a point where, let's say you're a junior officer, there is a maximum salary in which a junior officer can earn. You cannot earn up to 1 million shillings and you're a junior officer. So your income is basically limited to a point. But when you're part of Neolife International, you can grow your business so big that basically there's no limit to how much income you can earn in our business. So the limit is only you and your dreams and your ambitions and how much you want to achieve. So your income is unlimited. If you want to earn 10,000 shillings, you're going to earn. If you want to earn 2 million shillings, you're going to earn. There's no limit. when it gets to 500,000 shillings, you cannot earn more than that. So the income in Neolife International is unlimited. So we need to tap into that so that we can have more money. They say when it gets to a point where you're earning more money than your needs, then that is when you say you are financially free. Because yani uko na pesa zinatembea tembea tu like haina kazi, you know. So in Neolife International, you can get to that point where pesa tu zinatembea tembea unatafutia kazi. And then also when you have a job, your salary will increase at a constant pace. Okay, what I mean by that is that, for example, if we said you're earning 50,000 shillings, then your boss will tell you at the end of every year, I'll review your salary subject to satisfactory performance. I will add you, let's say 5,000 shillings on top of whatever you're earning. So every year, you know, you're earning an extra 5,000 shillings. Every year, 5,000 shillings. But now in Neolife International, your income grows in what we call exponentially. So you will, when you start up, you won't earn as much as 50,000 shillings that someone who is employed is earning. But then with time, as time goes and as your network increases, your income increases exponentially. So it won't be 5,000 shillings per year, but it will start, let's say, increasing by 2,000 per month to 3,000 per month to 4,000 per month to 5,000 per month. Now add all that, at the end of the year, you'll be earning, let's say, you'll have like an increment of, let's say, 24,000 shillings per month. Now continue with that chain. At the end of 2 years, as much as you started earning zero shillings on your first month compared to someone who earned 50,000 shillings because they got a job, 2 years down the line, the difference between you and someone who went for a job will be so great that the income won't even compare. You will be earning like 3, 4, 5 times the amount of their salaries that they're earning. So let's tap into that and increase our income exponentially, so that so that we don't keep going to our bosses and telling them niongeze tu 10,000, unajua nikipata hiyo I'll be so happy. We can, the power of how much we can increase our income, it is in our hands, it's in our minds. We just need to be open to that possibility that anything is possible and you can earn as much money as you possibly want. And then the next point is that in a job, we always have one person at the top. You cannot have 2 CEOs. We always have one CEO at a time. But in our company, Neolife International, you can have as many president team members as there can ever be. It is, that position is not limited to one person. Our PTs, it's not reserved for them. Like now, when someone else gets to a level of a PT, then they have to be demoted or they have to step down so that someone else can become a PT. The vacancies are so many that it can fit all of us. So all of us can be president team members at any given point. So compared to a job where it will get to a point, now the CEO is there, he's doing a good job, and then he's not retiring. So you cannot go and take his position. So you'll have to stay in that position until he retires. And given that maybe you're older than him, you know you'll never get that position of the CEO. But in our business, you can become a president team member, you can become a 5-diamond director. Just like, the possibility is so unlimited. You just need to open your mind to the possibilities. And then in our business, Neolife International, we have a very healthy competition. A healthy competition in the sense that for me to be able to grow, I need to grow other people. I need to educate the people behind below me. I need to be able to empower them to be able to build their own businesses to get to my level so that I can also rise. But in the work environment, one position for a supervisor has been advertised. You have 10 colleagues who want the position. Everyone will be stepping on each other's neck to get that one position because the positions are limited. But in our business, you cannot grow by stepping on other people. You grow by lifting other people up. So it is a really, it's a great way of literally just growing people. Like, you're in an environment where people want you to succeed. People want you to grow, because by you growing, they are also growing. I believe you will never find such a great environment than you can ever find in Your Life International, because people want you to grow, people want you to succeed. And the biggest take home for me in Your Life International is personal development and personal growth. You will be encouraged to read books. This year, I think, like since I joined New Life International, I've read so many books out of the classwork books that I normally read, that I've ever read in like my entire life. Because we have a book club, you're encouraged to read, you have that desire to learn more, and people are there to help you, people are there to hold your hand. They give you opportunities, like for example, to present like I am presenting today. Like in my job, I would never have this opportunity to just present and test my skills and expand my knowledge base, so that I know. Sometimes you think you're good, but then when you go to the practical part, you realize that you're not really that good. So this business has given me an opportunity to actually grow, build my confidence, just become a better version of myself. So at the end of the day, I always tell myself, even if I do not earn $1 million, I know I have grown as a person. I know I am a much better version of myself than I ever could be if I had not joined New Life International. So thank you so much for this opportunity, Pieros, and I hope everyone has gotten something to take home from it. Asante. Back to you, Pieros.
Wow, Eunice, that is wow, wonderful. Congratulations for the great presentation. You are so young in the business and already you are enjoying the benefits that you've been able to explain to us. Thank you very much. And I'm very sure that our team members have learned something. And of course, now from this point, when we meet people and they tell us that we are in a pyramid scheme, we have an answer for them. And you know, when I started off the business, I never had information like what Eunice has been able to give us. And so I wouldn't have had quite a good answer to give people when they ask me whether my business is a pyramid scheme. So we need to now we have the facts at hand. And so we can go out and do the business and be very proud doing the business because we've known the difference between pyramid scheme and our business. And of course, I read somewhere that actually a job is a pyramid scheme by itself. The way a job is structured, because up there we have the CEO, we have the supervisors, we have the managers, then so many staff, employees, the junior employees, and then we have down there the people who are sweepers. And there is no day that a sweeper in a company can get the salary of the CEO. So that is a perfect example of a pyramid scheme. But with our business, imagine you can do the business, you can have a burning desire and you grow to be a president team member within no time. And guess what? You can even bypass the person who brought you. Interesting. So you can bypass the person who brought you because it depends on the amount of work that you put in. And so I think all of us are now ready to go out and work the business and know that we are in the right place. And of course, we have products, and these products are consumable. You know, sometimes people can also give products that are not consumable, and therefore it ends up being a pyramid scheme. But in our business, we have products that work and they are consumable. So this is great. Now we understand that there's a difference between network marketing and a pyramid scheme. And again, Eunice has been able to explain to us about our jobs, because sometimes you find somebody quitting the business just because of the comfort of a job. And guess what? Even Corona has been able to teach us a lot, because people have lost jobs, things have really happened. But when you have your own business like this one, you will never, nobody can retrench you, not even age. You know, a job has an age limit. You can only work between maybe 18 to 60. After 60, you have to retire. But our business, there is nothing like retirement. You are always retired. Like for me, I call myself retired because I'm always retired. I do what I want to do. So that's the beautiful thing of being in this business. So when actually you think long-term, then you find that this is the best business to do. I remember when Josephat was working at Catholic University, at some point, more of his mind was just doing the business, because we knew that this is our future. Sometimes when you start this business and you don't take it seriously, you are playing with your future. You're playing with your tomorrow. So let us take up the business so seriously, because this is our own business. It becomes your own. And something else I want to add on that is that in network marketing or in your life, you are able to leave a legacy. You know, of course, you will leave a legacy because you're earning residual income. What we mean here is that even when you are long gone, or you just don't want to continue with the business, you can give the business to your children. How many jobs will do that? No job will do that for you. So that is why this business is really good. Let us hold on to it, knowing that it is our future. Our children will inherit the business. When we were in Mexico in 2018, we were able to witness somebody turning, the business getting to the third generation, because someone started the business in 1965 and did the business. She gave her daughter in 1981. She passed over the business when she was still alive. She just did the business. She earned so much money. She invested a lot. And then she said, now I can give my daughter this business. So she passed over the business to the daughter in 1981. And the daughter has been doing the business from 1981, earning the money as a president team, as a diamond director, up to 2018, when she was also transferring the business to the son. How about that, superstars? I think we can really do this business knowing that our tomorrow is secure. There is no security in a job. So our business is the most secure thing that you can ever do. And when you think about this, you will overcome challenges very easily. You will not be discouraged very easily. Because if you are not really strong in the business, you can easily be discouraged by the naysayers. Again, in our business, you dictate the hours you want to do the business. But what about a job? In a job, the boss will dictate your hours. You're told, arrive at 8, you leave at 5. Arrive at 8, that's monotony. But your business, you can say, oh, today morning, I just want to sleep. And by the way, that is what I'm experiencing right now. Yeah. One of my friends was asking me this evening, are you in the jam? I told her, no, but I have to leave very early because I don't want to be stuck in jam in Nairobi, because I choose my hours. So it's a very good business because you're able to choose your hours. Then the last thing maybe I want to mention is that in our business, you work with the people you love. Those people you really want to work with, you know, you choose the people you want to work with. But in your job, do you choose the person you want to work with? You don't. Most of us, we hate our bosses, our immediate bosses. And sometimes when they see we know more than them, wanatukanyagia. But now in our business, there's nothing like that. You work with the people that you love. You work with those people you are comfortable being with around them. You know, and that is the beautiful thing of pursuing this business. So today I want to encourage all of us. This is the best business to do. You will have all the benefits to enjoy in this business as long as you stay on and you continue training in the business. So thank you very much, Eunice. That was really nice. Congratulations. And now I want to move on to our next speaker. And we are going now on the part of the products. We want to learn a bit of products because sometimes we get stranded, not knowing how to tell people, because yes, you are a new live member, but you've joined, you don't know. When you are asked which product is good for this, you may not be able to answer very fast without consulting. So because this training is meant to help you, then I would like us, if you have a pen and a book, it's very important you take notes, because today we are talking about a very major challenge with so many people. And most of it comes with age, but we also have young people who are also getting the same nowadays. So we are talking about bone and joint health, and I'm inviting, we have Bwibo is a physiotherapist, and you know, he's good. He deals with people with all issues to do with their joints and bones. So today is the best speaker to speak to us. So I want to welcome Mr. Bwibo all the way in Nakuru to come over and speak to us.
Thank you very much, Thank you for giving me this chance. I'm very happy to be able to speak to us today. And I would like to start off first by congratulating Madam Eunice Koech for the nice presentation that she has just given. That was wonderful, especially considering that she has just been in the business for such a short time. I'm sure you are going places, Madam Eunice. I'm also very happy to have this chance to speak to us. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Chadwick Bwibo, and as Madam President has said, I'm a physiotherapist. I work in the County Hospital of Nakuru, and I'm based here. I've been working for quite some time in this rank, and I'm glad that I'll have a chance to share with you on things that I continually serve people with similar problems, and therefore I'm well positioned to speak about these issues with experience and with the trainings that we have had. But I'll discuss it now on a different level, because tonight we want to look at what causes bone and joint conditions, so that when you know what causes them, then we'll also have a look at what the solutions are and how we can also intervene as Neolife distributors. Because as we have been told, in network marketing, we have a product and we have to move the product to be paid. So we have to understand which products to be moved and to which group of people. So when you understand which kind of people will need our products and which kind of products that we are able to give them, then it becomes an easy business to run, because with knowledge you are more powerful as a marketer than if you don't know what you are selling. So that when you're asked a question, then you start saying, let me ask. That gives you a very low score in the eyes of that customer. So let's start off by hearing about these issues. My short story is that I came into this business as a result of my wife being sick, and therefore we came in to look for a solution, a health solution for her. She had breast cancer, and therefore she had gone through all these treatments and she had not done well. So we were referred to Neolife so that she may get help. And when we went there, we surely did. And we got more than health. We also got financial freedom. And we have also experienced a lifestyle courtesy of this company. So you are in the right place. If you are looking for health, you will find it. If you are looking for lifestyle, you will enjoy it. And if you are looking for finances, you will find them. This is a place where there's a complete balance. And if your passion is to help others, then you'll certainly excel in this opportunity. So we want to come to our main issue. Our main issue is bone and joint health. And bone and joint health are actually tied at the bone, at the hip, because joint and bone, they are usually conjoined. So if you have a bone issue, they most likely also have a joint issue. If you have a problem with the joint, it will most likely affect the overlying bone. So these things come together. So if you want to have good health, then you must work on what to make your bone strong and to make your joints strong, so that you can have easy mobility and you can enjoy your life to the fullest. So what are these causes of bone diseases and conditions? So one is bone deformities. And the bone deformities can come in many ways. One of the causes of bone deformities is congenital. Congenital in that you are born, but your bone development is either impaired or it's not working, it's not growing equally. One side maybe is growing faster than the other, and therefore undue pressure is being supported by only one limb, and the other side is not supporting as much. So you find one of the limbs is bigger than the other, or shorter than the other, or more developed because of deformities, and sometimes the deformities lead to inability even to move easily or to carry out your functions, and the deformities may affect the limbs, the spine, or any part of the bone can be affected by these deformities. And another source of problems in joints is low bone density. Low bone density is what is generally called osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is the lowering of the bone density. The bone strength is lowered because of many factors. And one of the factors that lowers bone density is 1, poor nutrition, 2, a bad lifestyle, a sedentary lifestyle, 3, hormonal imbalance, 4 is regional places where you are, because in some regions, the sun, which we take for granted in tropical areas, is not as frequently found as it is found in the tropical areas where we live. So in some countries, even being exposed to the sun, which has vitamin D3, which activates bone development, is difficult. So sometimes they develop low bone density just because of that environmental position where they live. So let's be happy that we are in a position where our bones are in a position to grow without much ado. So, but you also have to take care of them by doing exercises, adequate exercises, and also carrying out functions in a way that does not threaten their integrity. Another very common and a very common and known problem with the joints and bones is injuries. Joints and bones are actually the locomotor system that moves us around, and therefore it carries us around. It allows us to move at different speeds depending on what you are involved in. So if you are doing more than what the joints can support, or more than what the bones can support, then the bones get injured, and sometimes they break, and sometimes they dislocate, sometimes they cut their ligaments or their tendons. So these are frequent injuries that happen in many of us because of the exposures that we have. Sometimes you slide in a slippery ground. Sometimes when you are running, you fall, or you are carrying an object and maybe it overstretches your joints, or something, some object hits you. So these are injuries, and injuries cause a lot of problems, and they are mostly in the youthful stage, where most people are very active, and therefore most of them are exposed to injuries. And then in old age, also it's also very frequent to find injuries because of the earlier injuries that they had, and also the bone densities and the slow growth in their bones at that late age. So injuries are very common, and we have to take care of them. Then there's the aging factor. Aging factor is another source of bone and joint conditions, and we'll find that in most cases, people develop joint problems when they are elderly, and they start walking with difficulties. You find them walking with either with supports or walking sticks, or some support of some sort, because of the aging issue. And aging comes in as a result of exertion, hormonal changes, such as menopause in ladies when they hit a certain age, maybe beyond 40 and 50, then they become they undergo menopause, which is a natural process. But this menopause causes hormonal changes, which now lowers the ability of the bone to become strong, because most of it is absorbed and utilized in the blood. And therefore, the calcium level in the bone is lowered. So with aging, we find that the bones are becoming softer, weaker, and more prone to injuries. So you find that the older the people, the older the person, then the less the trauma they need to get severe injury. So they have to take good care of themselves and to run and walk at moderate speeds, not to try and be too active, because their bones are now more brittle than they used to be when they were much earlier. Another source of bone and joint conditions is poor diet. Diet is a very important aspect of taking care of our good health, and it also includes even our bones. And if you are not eating well, then your bones are going to have problems. They'll become weak, they'll become brittle, and sometimes they'll not be as strong as they should. And therefore, a little trauma or a little impact will cause injuries to you. So eating healthy is a very important thing. And the nutritionists advise us to do everything in moderation. So we are not saying that you should overeat some of the product, some of the foods and leave out others. Live healthy, eat a balanced diet, eat different varieties of fruits, of foods, and vegetables. Eat what is healthy, and do exercise so that you can also keep the bones in good health. Then we also have overuse or overexertion, especially in people who are involved in extreme sports, and people who do a lot of running, who are involved in tackling sports such as rugby, such as football. And these extreme sports actually expose you to injuries, and also over time, they cause a lot of wear and tear. And this is what we find, that when they are young, these people are very active and we celebrate them. But when they grow old, they become cripples. Most of them are having a lot of health challenges when they become old because of the repeated injuries that they were going through during the sporting, and the injuries that they got. So they should be more careful by using supportive devices such as bandages and supports, so that they don't get so much injuries, because later on, when their bones are now more exposed and their ability to do sports is lowered, then they are more likely to end up with more disability and more deformities and problems in their old age. So it's good that if they are active in their youth, they should also be careful not to overexert or to do over exercises, so that they don't end up with more injuries that will cause them trouble later in life. Then we have bone diseases. Bone diseases are many, and one of them is cancers. Cancers is a common problem now in the world, and it also affects bones and joints. And when it affects bones and joints, they become brittle, they break easily. Sometimes they become deformed. Sometimes they just break without any impact on them, because of their weaknesses that has been created by the cancerous growths on the bones. So this is a very common problem now, and therefore we should look at how we can also minimize the occurrence of cancers, and how we can manage them as soon as they are discovered. Growths which are not cancerous also affect the bones, and therefore when they grow onto the bones become either they affect the joints. If they grow the growths are close to the joint, they limit joint movement. They also cause deformities and cause problems for the person. And the commonest problem among the bone diseases is arthritis. And from my experience with the people with arthritis, most of them are very apprehensive when they are told that they have arthritis. They think it's such a big thing that now their lives are totally now out of control. But the good news is that we have solutions that can mitigate against arthritis, and we have support systems that can be used medically to help people with arthritis live a normal life, and therefore they should not be so worried about being told that they have arthritis. It's a condition that has affected so many people worldwide, in millions actually, and it is most prevalent among the elderly. So elderly patients, elderly populations have a challenge with arthritis, and especially those who are living in cold places. So we have also congenital conditions, those that children are born with, and sometimes they are not able. They are born with these conditions. So the bones have deformities, and they are not growing as they should, and therefore they cause deformities. You find people with the deformities. So those are now things that the people are born with. And the research has shown that some of these congenital conditions actually come from poor diet among the mothers during pregnancy. Another source of problems in bones is pregnancies and child rearing, giving children the requirements that they need to become people. Because during pregnancy, children develop bones from their mothers, and it is some of the calcium that is in the diet and the system of the mother that is used to develop these bones. So when you have frequent pregnancies, you predispose yourself to poor bone health, and therefore you should space your childbearing, and you should also give yourself a healthy diet so that you can live well. Occupational hazards is also another problem that occurs because of the works or the jobs that we get, and therefore maybe it involves a lot of lifting, a lot of excessive standing or prolonged standing or prolonged distances being covered every day. Therefore, it also exposes you to dangers of poor bone and joint diseases or conditions. What are the solutions? Solutions are available, and one of the solutions is better health solutions, lifestyle changes, so that you eat healthy, you live healthy, you exercise, you live a diet that you use a diet that is progressively helping you become a healthier person, both in the mind, the body, and including the bones. Then nutritional supplements is a very good solution, especially for people who have shown that their exposure to their exposure to bone deformity or bone joint and joint disease is present. Then nutritional supplements become very important. So as Neolife members, we should come in very strongly and encourage people to use nutritional supplements so that they can enjoy good health. There's also medical and orthopedic solutions that can be given. There are surgical interventions that they can be given, and medical solutions such as painkillers and some of the drugs that people are given who have joint health problems, so that they can live comfortably among in the community. So what is the Neolife solution specifically? This is the area that I would like to close with the Neolife solution. And the Neolife solution, from my experience, the best combination to give to people with the bone challenge is give them Provitality, then chelated CalMag, and full motion. This is a very powerful package that if any person with bone and joint condition can get this whole package, maybe or once or twice consecutively. The first month you take Provitality, chelated CalMag, and full motion. The second month again you get Provitality, chelated CalMag, and full motion. Most likely you'll be very fine. you have seen that it is very effective. Alternatively, because sometimes we are told finances is a problem, then you can use this alternative combination of trenin, chelated calmag, omega-3 salmon oil, and full motion. This is now the simpler version, but it's not as effective as the first one, because Provitality, we know the balance that is available in the Provitality. And because of that balance, it makes it more effective, and it's therefore more recommended. So I would like to end it there, so that I give it back to our presidents so that they can complete it. Thank you very much for listening to us. And we are very grateful that we have this opportunity to share with you. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Chadwick Bwibo. At least we've taken full advantage of your profession. And it's very encouraging to see people who are in the medical world coming in so strongly and appreciating that we have a better way. I mean, we just have a better way. It is not really good to depend on drugs. And given more time, Chadwick would have told you that though they are giving drugs and all that, they know that they have adverse side effects. Yet our products have no side effect. The only widely known side effect is that if you use these products for too long, please take this precaution. It's the only one that I know. If you use these products for too long, you will remain so young, and people will confuse you with your younger sisters, younger brothers. So that's the major side effect. So let's use them for the longest. Thank you so much, Chadwick Bwibo, for that session. For sure, when it comes to joint issues like the arthritis, we are getting it perfectly right in your life. You are not coming to try, it's not try and error. They have worked, they are working, and they will always work. So thank you so much, Chadwick. Now, we are about to close our session, and today we'll do it a little bit differently. In the past, we've always concluded with the recognition, which we really, really value, and we always accord the recognition where it's due. Unfortunately, those who are fond of doing business online through your back office and all that, you know too well that today it wasn't possible. The system has been down up to now, so we are not able to get an updated list of recognition, and I would be afraid to miss out on any single recognition. It would be a crime. So for that reason, you will bear with us. We do the recognition next week on Tuesday. But if I were you, I would say, wow, it's good that it's not done today, so that next week on Tuesday I feature. Yes, so let's take advantage. I can see Dr. Reverend Maruse saying, yes, it's good it's not done today, so that next week I will be number one. Yes, that's the way to go. You must always look for an opportunity in everything. Okay. Otherwise, so far, as per yesterday when I checked last, we had people who are almost clocking 1,000 personal points within that 1 week of the month. We had, by yesterday, people who had already sponsored 3 or more. So don't sit there thinking that, oh, the month is still new. No, the month is old, it's gone. And before even I give you my closing remarks here, I want to say this, that this month of August, we need to do the business like we'll never do it again. Remember, we have a special lifestyle event next month, at the beginning of next month. By Tuesday, we should be able to give you the actual date. And it's meant for directors. That's why we give new directors orientation. Hi, those who are becoming new directors this month. We are eager to celebrate you and give you that orientation at Olesereni Hotel, Emara, the new one, the classic one, and you'll definitely enjoy. So all our directors and the brand new directors, the directors, you know what you should do so that you are part of that. And we are doing a special invitation for the last 2 months, and this month of August is the 3rd one. And listen, for the sake of the new ones, those who have just joined us, we are saying this. If you sponsor 3 people in a month, and each of them should have 100 points or more personal, and yours with that team, the points hits 1,000 only, then we are extending that invitation to you so that you can be with us in that lifestyle event. And I'm telling you, that will be a day that will go into records, and you'll live to remember. Those who are there in the month of June, you know exactly how it was, all right? Those who are there are nodding very, very strongly. Okay. Alternatively, if you're not able to do that, there is the other option of you becoming an executive manager. An executive manager is someone who gets 2,000 points with their team in a month. Whether you do it alone, you buy products for 2,000 points or more, or you bring a team that gives you a total of 2,000 points, then you'll be there with us. So please let us work it out smartly. Let's do it in a crazy way. And for your information, those who are sponsoring 10 people this month, like you, I know you are set to sponsor 10 this month, we will still give you the incentive of 10,000 Kenya shillings. Yes, sponsor 10 personal, and we give you 10,000 Kenya shillings. Try it out. Those who have already sponsored 3, we are talking of only 7 to go. I can see Sherry has come on a video to confirm that she's getting that. She's tempted to ask me to send her the 10,000 akulange because she's sure that she will do it. So all of us, we are capable of doing it. But the minute you doubt yourself, you weaken yourself. So first say, yes, I will do it. Then God will open ways. And then redeem on time. And perhaps to make everything easy, from what Eunice started talking about, you know, building your business because it's better than the jobs we do out there, and everything that we have trained you on. For all that to really work, I want to wrap it up and say this. You need to know that your business is so valuable. Attach maximum value to your business. If you value it so much, no one will ever tell you on a Tuesday to come for this training, or Thursday training, or Saturday meeting, the one we invite guests. No one will tell you to prospect people out there. I'm so encouraged by the way some of you, you are calling to tell us as your leaders that, oh, today I have talked to 10 people. That is the way to go. And you must have that, you know, energy and motivation that you even wake up earlier because of the value you are attaching to your business. Then you make sure that on a daily basis, you are doing something that takes your business to the next level. Without even telling us, ask yourself, what have I done today that has had impact in my business? And if you haven't done something, then you are not giving your business priority. So let us be disciplined to work on our businesses. And people are saying this business will squarely pay you later. Right now, you might do too much. And I really feel you where you are as a beginner. You know, Nigerians talk of feeling each other. I feel you, and I hope you can also feel me. I feel you as a beginner, where you are working hard and things don't seem to like, you know, open up. But I want to encourage you, it was like that our time. People told us that it can't be done. People told us that, you know, everyone here in Nairobi knows the business. People told us that, you know, it's only those who are up there at the top who are paid. They are the ones we are working for. Imagine when we were, you know, our first 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, we were being told that we are working hard so that the people at the top can be paid. But we asked ourselves one wise question. Yes, they are being paid a lot of money, but how did they get there? Ask yourself that question, because on 17th of July 2010, Pieros and myself, we were just brand new. That was our day one. Yet they were presidents at that time. And we asked ourselves, how did they get there? It is only an assurance that we will also be there. I have to tell you with confidence that the person seated on your chair, soon and very soon, you will be celebrated worldwide as a brand new president team member. If you don't doubt yourself, if you don't, see impossibilities, if you don't listen to naysayers and discouragers, because they will always be there. By the way, more are to be born. If you think you are being discouraged, then be ready for more. But what you do is, remember your business is so valuable and you work it out, whether people will give you motivation or not. I must stop at this, but I'm wishing us the very best month. Let us take steps. I know there is someone here who is just very new. I've seen Mr. and Mrs. Manene here, Mr. Minor. They just joined yesterday and they have already sponsored 2 people by today. And they were in the office today and we were saying in the month of May, we are flying together to Czech Republic. Nothing can stop you except yourself. And time has come that we accelerate. Let's do the business with vigor and energy. Let's not just settle for any results. And I know things will be very good. So God bless each one of us. We love you so, so much. Thank you so much for choosing to be part of the best team, the Superstars team. And we'll join hands to make sure that you achieve your wildest dreams, if you have them. But commit. That's my parting shot. Commit. Don't just be interested. Commit that whatever the cost, whatever the price you are willing to pay. I am always inspired by Eliud Kipchoge. He will tell you that if you are not disciplined, then you'll never be free. And that is so true. If you want financial freedom, if you want time freedom, then be so disciplined to work out your business. Don't do it when you feel like doing it. Do it because it is the right thing to do. And the very last thing, some people joke around with this precious opportunity. There are literally people who are making all the millions every single month. And both are human beings. Those who are making nothing and those who are making the millions, they are created in the same way. Only that some choose to maximize on the opportunity while others take it casually and they become casualties. May God bless you so much. Tomorrow we have